Hello, everyone. It's Miss Cooper's Coop After Dark. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope that my late night scrappers are just knocking out those projects, making those cards, putting those ribbons and those lace on those tags, and just having a good time. For those that are snug in their beds, you're just missing out on some good, yummy, fun talk. So, let's see what time we got. Yeah, 11:15. I'm getting ready to shut it down because I'm not going to be worth 2 cents at my jazzercise class in the morning. But I had to come. I had to finish this card. I was working on the card. I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you some yummy goodies that I got because, you know, I just got back to work this week after being gone, and it was a short week, thank goodness. And then we have a long week coming up. We don't have to work on Monday. Yahoo! And I just have a few things I want to show. I bought something at Big Lots. I went in there today to get my favorite potato chips and found 1 or 2 things that I want to show you. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful time tonight. And I've just been, this week has been full of inspiration. I have watched some videos of some new subbies. Hey! And I have to respond to them tomorrow because there's probably about 5 of them, one of which I looked at her channel and she does some amazing stuff. She does her cards on chipboard albums, which is new to me, probably been going on forever, but I like that idea. She made some arty cake charms, which I'm impressed at. So I'm going to be all up in her videos tomorrow, and I'm going to send her a personal message and let her know that I'm so inspired. And, you know, I may have to scrap lift 1 or 2 things, but that's what it's all about, learning from one another. So let me put the freeway sign away and get to showing you first some goodies I got. I went to Jazzercise last week, and one of the girls there told me about a downtown antique shop in Snohomish, which I'm going to go. But she had this in a bag. Look what she gave me. Yes, a piece of milk glass. Isn't that cute as a button? I love it. I was so surprised because she works at my job. We know each other. We exercise together, but we know we're not friends like, but I adore her. And she gave it to me, and of course I was saying, oh, well, let me give you something for it, and she said no. So isn't that really cute? I thought that was so nice. Oh, excuse me, so loud. So then, you know, my girlfriend that moved to Palm Springs, she is now probably out of Oregon, so she should be on her way heading into California pretty soon. So I'm wishing her well in case she's up watching this video. But she had given me a lot of stuff, and one of which was a child's baking set. Had a metal muffin tin, a cookbook, directions, and I was like, yeah. I don't want none of that. The only thing I want is the muffin tin. Look how cute it is. It is a little bitty child's muffin tin. Isn't that cute? It's so flat, so you can't put a lot of yummies in there. But we are going to alter this up one day, so see it now, because Mama's going to alter this little pan. I just thought it was so cute. And then, where did I get these from? These are cocktail napkins, but look at them. They're like to-do lists. They're like yellow notepads, and they're cocktail napkins. Isn't that cute? So I had to get those. I haven't opened them yet because I don't know whether to scrap with them or to actually use them at my desk. So let's see. What else do I have to show? Okay, I walked in Big Lots to get my dill potato chips. And I came out with this cute little paper pad that I only spent $2. It's by Susan Wingett. It goes back to 2012. It is a specialty pack. And it says here it's the Southwest Glad Tidings. So it's Christmas. But for $2, look what you get. So here's the sheet here, which is very textured. Okay, these are like snowflakes, and they're raised. You can feel them. So there are 2 sheets of those. And then the rest, oh my Lanta. Let me move my sign. I don't want to destroy this. The room is still a sty. Let me tell you, it is just, oh my goodness. But anyway, okay, so you get this beautiful paper here, and then all of these, what do you call these? Glitter paper. So that's like green, and it's really hard and stiff. And then there's some red. And you know, at Michael's, these are like $1 each. And then you have some gold. So I thought that was pretty cool. So 6 and then 2 of these texture sheets. So for $2, I just had to have it. And again, it is the Susan Wingate Specialty Pack. And then I found, because you know, when you go to Big Lots where I go, you really have to look. But I found these stickers. These are by American Craft. And they are from the Holly Mint collection. So really cute. I love the greens and reds, and I thought they'd go good with that collection. And I'm sure they'll go good with some other stuff that I have in the house. In my Christmas pile, I love this. I love wreaths like that with just those red hollies on them. So it has back and front, so it has some really cute stuff. Definitely perfect for cards and on mini albums. And if you wanted to, you can always put these on some heavy chipboard if you needed something a little bit more sturdy. So again, $2, could not beat it. So then, you know, all week in my van, I van pulled to work, I have been looking at my magazines. I get so much inspiration. I think I told you that. That's where you kind of get ideas from. So I pulled out this one here. This is Paper Creations Fall 2013. Just yummy, yummy goodness. So I kept looking at this card. I go, God, that's a cute card. Wow, that looks like, oh yeah, that looks like Graphic 45 French Country. And I forgot that I had bought the 8x8, just a couple of sheets from my local antique shop. Literally just a couple of sheets. And so when I saw that, I said, I really do like that. I don't like to copy verbatim cards. I like to, you know, acknowledge that I'm inspired and that I may have a couple of this and kind of put it all together. So that's what I did tonight. Because this magazine gives you the directions on how to make the cards, you know, especially if you have the product, it's really simple. So anyway, I'll just show you the cover because, let's see here. Let's just see. We have all night, don't we? Just try to find it. So I dug in my stash and pulled out what I thought would work well on my card. So there's the card there. It's like 5.5 by 5.5. And it tells you all the materials here that you need. And then down below are the instructions, you know. So they can't not want you to work it if they're going to show you how to do it and what to use, right? But we are going to give Denise Hahn the credit because she is the one who designed the card. So Denise Hahn, thank you very much. My name is Muriel, Miss Cooper's Coop, and I was inspired by your card, and I thought I would make one. And I didn't copy it verbatim, but I did use some of the things that I had to make me a card. So, and you know that name sounds familiar. I think I emailed her. I believe she's on YouTube. I really, really do. As I see this, I'm getting a vision. I recall emailing her. Okay, but let me move on. So again, I pulled out my French Country, right? And I had, well, let me just show you the card, and then I'll go through it. So, okay, so here's the card. Now, mine is the envelope card, okay? And you can see the flap on the back there. So, first thing I did was use my Memento inky thing here and kind of blacken the bottom, and then took my distress tool and did black soot on the sides. But I did use this because this is brand new. Bought them at Michael's some time ago. Haven't used them yet, and they have that point, so it was just easy to just like that. Okay, now this piece of corrugated card was given to me by my lovely friend Irene. She had given me these just the other day in a rack, and I just said, whoa, I don't have to use one of my corrugated cards. So only thing I did was size this to the envelope. Okay, so the envelope was like a 5 by 5.5. I just cut that down. There. Now, the papers that I had, I did have this one here from the collection, but I didn't have this stripe. You can see there is a striped one at the bottom, and you can see ours are different. What mine comes from is from the Glitz pack, the Glitz collection, paper collection. It worked out perfectly. It's blue and white stripe. So I just cut about like a 5 by 3.5, and then glued that down to the corrugated card. Before I attached it to the envelope, I used some of my gingham ribbon. I didn't have this ribbon here. I believe this is by Tim Holtz, that ribbon, and I didn't want to use it if I had it because, again, I want to be slightly off. Don't want to be like a looky-loo, like a copycat. So I used the gingham ribbon, and then I used this tag cutout that was on my page, where the one in the book says Bon Appetit. You can see. So I used that one. So it's a little different, but still beautiful. So that makes up the front of the card. Very, very simple and easy, but yet beautiful and fall-like. So then on the back, again, that's probably a card. So this is the envelope card. I just used some more of the blue paper and then that striped paper. And then there was a border of roosters. And then I fussy cut that little one out, you can see, and I just popped him up on a pop dot, and so that he's a little bit more pronounced. And then on the inside, there is another tag that I have with a paper clip so that it doesn't get lost down in there, and it just says good luck. So that will be good for writing a sentiment for a birthday or whatever the occasion is. So that's my little card, what do you call it, when you, not Skype, card, whatever, you know, when you take a card and lift, my card lift from the designer Denise Hahn. And again, I know that name. I have emailed her with a question. So if you're watching this video, because sometimes videos just tend to fall in people's computers, and I want her to know that I was inspired by this card, and I had a few of the items here, and I made myself one. And thank you so much. It's a beautiful card. I love Graphic 45 collection. So, moving on, I made some flowers. I purchased this ribbon, white ruffled trim from Hobby Lobby a couple of weeks ago. And I had purchased this huge flower from Michael's a long time ago. It was on one of these thick stems. It was huge, you know, like that big. So I pulled it all apart and made me some flowers. So let me show you. And they're different sizes. They are like large, larger, largest. Yeah. So, okay, so here's the first one. Oh, goodness, it's so light. Here. Okay. So you have the printed leaves, and then you have the white ruffle trim, and then I have some eyelash trim, which I need to cut that off, but I'll just scurry it under there. And then those are those teardrop pearls that I got from Craft Supplies 1, and I've done that before where I just make a flower center with them. So that's my first one. And I don't know right yet how I'm going to use these, but I thought they were really cute. And then the second one is right here, again, palm size. This one here, I used the leaves from the stem. I used 4 of the leaves. and then there is the printed petals. And then on top here, I used a rosette trim. These were given to me by Laura. Hi, Laura. And that completes that flower, and it's huge. You can see the back. I had to put a chipboard piece on the back. So it's pretty large, but they're just cute. I don't know if I'm going to put them on a shopping bag or what. And then they get bigger because the leaves got bigger on the branch. So here's another one. Same way, beautiful rosette trim. The petals, the white ruffle trim, another layer of the petals with the writing, and then 2 of the leaves. So you can see how big those are. And then here's the biggest one. So same thing, but in the center of this one, I used one of my flowers that I made. This was called a flower from a flower. So this was a flower from Craft Supplies 1 that I used with lace and eyelash trim to make a flower. And then I put that on top of these petals and the white trim. So it is ginormous, but I love it nonetheless. Those big flowers are cute to work with. So I made 4 of those, and I think that was all I did tonight. I'm positive. I think, yes, so that's it. So I really want, because I'm off on Monday, I really want to get working on my clock. You know, I purchased that clock a couple of months ago from Big Lots, and I want to alter it because I need to get, what is going on out there? I need to get it up on the wall so I can see what time it is, because this is the only clock that I have. And right now it tells me that we've been talking and sharing for 15 minutes. So I am going to let you guys get back to your crafting. Keep going. If you have that second win, just keep going. Just finish that project up. There's some interesting challenges out there. I just saw where Crafty Irina is having a Chunky Charm challenge, and she's giving 2 prizes away to 2 winners. And if you've ever gotten a rack or a swap with Irene, you cannot go wrong. She packs it packed full of the most wonderful gifts and materials and swaps and just crafty stuff. So go over there and look at her channel, because she's already at 300 subbies. Can you believe it? She just came on board, it seems like, a month and a half ago, but I'm so happy for her. And I just wanted to say hello to all my new subbies. They're going to have 5 of them, and I thank you for subbing my channel. And tomorrow, like I said, I will be looking through yours so I can click subscribe, and that we can kind of just swap information and ideas. So this is Miss Cooper's Coop signing off. I wish I can stay a little longer with you guys, but I must be at my best tomorrow at Jazzercise. So have a wonderful night. Be safe and love one another. Bye now.